Water waved Tinashe, the sea stylist. Long ago, in a quiet village where palm trees swayed and drums echoed through warm nights, there lived a beautiful young woman named Tinashe. Her hands moved like poetry, braiding and twisting hair into shapes only imagined in fairy tales. But what no one knew was this: Tinashe didn't learn her art from anyone in the village. She learned it, under the sea. Each time she closed her eyes at night, she would drift, not just to sleep, but into another world. A world deep beneath the ocean, glowing with silver light and coral palaces. There, the mermaids of Msoka waters taught her ancient secrets of hair and beauty. They sang lullabies that shaped styles and wove seaweed strands into shimmering crowns. And when she woke, she could bring those dreams to life, coils, waves, and locks that could charm even the hardest heart. But Tinashe's gift was too strange for her village. People whispered behind her. "She does magic when she touches your hair," one old woman muttered. "She never uses combs, but look at what she creates," another would say. Soon, fear turned to blame. They called her a witch, and so, with a heart full of tears and strength, Tinashe left. She wandered until she reached the edge of the sea, where moonlight kissed the shore. There, with a single sigh, she disappeared, teleporting into the waves back to her undersea realm. But she always returned. To the world above. The rumors followed her. Men came from distant places, drawn by her beauty and mystery. They sought her attention, her touch, her smile. But those who tried to get too close, to use her, to control her, never returned. Some say the sea called them home as payment. Others claim Tinashe warned them, "Beauty is not for greed. Love me clean, or lose your way." And so, fear deepened. People stopped calling her just a witch. They called her a curse. After years of vanishing strangers and whispered legends, Tinashe became more than just a name. She became a goddess in the land beyond the mangroves, across the sands of Arim. She was honored with titles like the Wave Whisperer, Lady of Longing, and Queen of the Hidden Deep. The villagers built her a shrine with seashell walls and candles made from whale wax. Young girls begged for her beauty. Elders bowed at her feet for blessings. Chiefs offered her golden bangles, hoping to please her. And all who wished for power or protection came to her with offerings, because Tinashe had become a myth no man could resist, until Lolo. Lolo was not like the others. He had eyes that saw past charms, past shimmering smiles and graceful steps. He had come from the mountain cities, quiet, curious, and calm like a sleeping storm. When he first saw Tinashe at the village festival, she approached him with her usual enchantment. Her sea-glow skin shimmered under the moon, and her voice had that silver softness that could turn words into music. But Lolo just smiled. "Your eyes hold 1,000 secrets," he said gently, "but I am not looking for magic. I am looking for truth." Tinashe paused. No man had ever spoken to her like that. Intrigued, she invited him to her coral chamber beneath the sea, where light danced on glassy waters and mermaids weaved her hair with pearls. Still, Lolo remained unchanged, kind, thoughtful, but untouched by her spell. "I'm not here to be lured," he whispered one evening by the moonlit reef. "I'm here to know who you really are." And that's when Tinashe felt something strange. Not power. Not mystery. But a flutter. Was it fear? Was it hope? For the first time, she didn't know how the story would end. Tinashe had always been the one who others admired, followed, and even feared. But something strange happened after she met Lolo, the quiet man who didn't chase her beauty. Over time, Tinashe started to feel warm inside when he smiled. For the first time, someone wasn't trying to take from her, he just wanted to know her heart. So, she trusted him. One evening, while the stars twinkled like silver beads across the sky, Tinashe told Lolo her biggest secret. "I come from a world under the sea. I learn hair-making in my dreams from mermaids. I can travel to the sea and back. That's why people think I'm magical." Lolo didn't say much. He only nodded and smiled gently. But the very next morning, Tinashe woke up to loud shouting outside her house. a crowd had gathered. And Lolo was standing in front of everyone. "She is not one of us," he cried. "She has power from the sea. We cannot trust her." Tinashe's heart broke. Her secret had been shared, and now everyone she once helped, everyone who once loved her, turned against her. The villagers didn't understand her gift. They were afraid. And so, they did something very sad and very wrong. They took Tinashe to the village square, tied her hands, and started a fire. She cried, not because she was scared, but because someone she trusted had betrayed her. As the smoke rose into the sky, the winds blew strong, and some say they heard the sound of the sea weeping far away. From that day on, no flowers grew in that square, and the waves never came close to the shore again. The villagers remembered her, not just as a mystery, but as a girl who loved too deeply and was hurt by it.